What a season RCB are having at the moment. Top of the points table after registering 7 wins, 14 points. Top of the orange cap race, and that is a certain Virat Kohli dominating that as well. And top in the purple cap race as well. Josh Hazelwood is their man. So if you look at any parameter, RCB are on top. And that peak they have reached after defeating Delhi Capitals by a comfortable margin of 6 wickets. We're going to look at 5 big points or 5 big talking points from this particular encounter, and we'll start with the fact that they have been outstanding when it comes to traveling. So terrific tourists are what we are calling the RCB. 6 out of 6 games that they have played away from their home, that is the Chinnaswamy Stadium, they've managed to win. So out of the 14 points that they have, 12 have been away from their home. This is the season where they've done the unthinkable. Beat Chennai in Chennai, beat Kolkata in the Eden Gardens, beat Mumbai at the Wankhede Stadium. And guess what? They probably have a chance this season, if they continue with this juggernaut, to have most away wins as a record in a season. That record now stays with Kolkata Knight Riders that had 8 wins in 2012. As I mentioned earlier, RCB there with 6 wins, but they will of course have an opportunity of playing another away game this season. That could be 7, and for all you know, if they do go through the eliminator route, they might get 3 more away games. They could go to 10. If not 10, still 9 could be a new record for IPL if you take a look at the away win. So that's another record that RCB must be chasing, and they can concentrate on that, as I said, because they're topping all other charts. Point number 2, and we're going to talk about the man who's helping their top 1 of the charts, and that is Virat Kohli. Another 51 that he got in a chase. The baffling bit is that this is the first time that he was dismissed while chasing in this IPL season. Otherwise, he had been there at the helm, ensuring every chase is managed by RCB. He was not out, and he was averaging a staggering 245 as far as the chases are concerned. That is his average this season when it comes to chases, and no wonder we call him a chase master. This is a name that was given to him long ago, and clearly this is a quality that is stuck by him. At the moment, with 443 runs at an average of close to 63, he's on top of the orange cap list. And now it is a given that every time there is a tricky total, every time the pitch isn't conducive to stroke making and it can get tough for any team, Virat Kohli will stand there and ensure his team crosses the line. Today there were 26 for 3, and from there on he helped his team cross the line. So Virat Kohli outstanding as ever and on top of the runs pile. We'll also talk about the man who gave him some good company when it came to the chase. 73 runs of 40 odd balls, Krunal Pandya. And while Kohli was being the guy who ensured that one end is secure, Krunal Pandya took chances. But therein also lies credit to Virat Kohli, because Krunal, if you saw him in the first 20 odd deliveries, he was looking very rusty, but then he went on to mention after the game that Virat came and spoke to him, told him calm down, no problem, and that's the reassurance that he needed. After that, he started taking on the bowlers, and even on a tricky chase where the required run rate was climbing, Krunal Pandya ensured that the RCB team was ahead of the curve. We're calling him a 3D hero. That is simply because he's been chipping in with the ball, with the bat, and has been an outstanding fielder for RCB. It's been a topsy-turvy ride for Kunal in the IPL. You know, he had some great glory days with MI, then some good days with LSG. At RCB, many thought that he may be past his prime, but as he's proving right now in this season that he's still right there on the top of it with the ball, again picking up a wicket. But through this entire season, he's been very good, and you can clearly see there are a few things that he's added to his armory. You can see there is a bit of variation. He bowls a few quicker balls. In fact, as far as I know, the only spinner that is consistently bowling a bouncer in the IPL. That's what Kunal has been doing. But with those bouncers and the quicker ones, he also has a ball which is slightly slower in nature, which tends to grip and turn, and with that he's proving to be very successful when it comes to the bowling as well. So 3D hero for RCB this season has been Krunal Pandya. To the point number 4, and this is an error we think that the captain of Delhi Capitals in Akshar Patel made. Okay, the game was close all throughout, and then Virat Kohli with his batting and Krunal Pandya with his batting wrested the initiative away from Delhi Capitals, and yet you reached a situation where 17 were needed of 12 deliveries and Virat Kohli got out. Now 2 overs to go, you have a young or a new man in Tim David walking in. What is it that you would want to do? You'd want to put pressure on the batter and ensure your 2 best bowlers bowled. And this is where I think Akshar Patel missed a trick, because the penultimate over he gave to Mukesh Kumar. Mukesh Kumar, who's been expensive throughout this IPL, Mukesh Kumar, who was expensive on the given day as well, he goes to him without really trusting 2 of his standout bowlers on the day, and probably even through the IPL season. He had a Chamira with him, and he also had a Mitchell Starc. Conventional logic would have said bowl Mitchell Starc the 19th over if he gave about 6-7 runs, which he's very capable of. Last over, 12-13 needed, and the panic buttons could be there. We've seen Rajasthan Royals very recently mess up a game when 18 were needed of 2 overs. Something similar could have happened. And even if you wanted to go with Starc for the final over, considering that's a tactic that's worked for Delhi in previous occasion, you still could have gone with a Chamira who had been much better than Mukesh Kumar on the day. But I think that's where Akshar Patel missed a trick. Throughout this season, just one game versus LSG is where you thought Mukesh Kumar had bowled well, picking up 4 wickets. But the fact that you're not even playing a Natarajan in his place, you didn't even go with a Mohit Sharma instead. And on this occasion where you had overs left by Chamira as well as Starc, still to bowl Mukesh Kumar, I think that was baffling and probably a decision that I wouldn't say necessarily cost them the game, but probably could have given them a chance to win this game. But that's an opportunity that they will rue for some time to come. And finally, our 5th point, we'll take a look at RCB and their bowlers. And I think we've waxed lyricals about their batting in Virat Kohli, in Krunal Pandya. But it's been their bowlers that have been unsung heroes throughout this campaign. Remember, before this IPL season started, not many had picked RCB to be in the top 4. And the primary reason behind that was their weak-looking bowling lineup, or some bowlers that many thought were past their prime. But Hazelwood has been outstanding, as I mentioned earlier, top of the purple cap race, picked up 2 wickets. But even Bhuvneshwar Kumar, who maybe a couple of seasons ago seemed to be past his best or his sell-by date, he's really come back into form this season. He picked up 3 wickets on the day. Suyash Sharma, a youngster, has been bowling very well. Krunal Pandya I've spoken about earlier. Yash Dayal, who in the past had the habit of leaking a lot of runs, has also been economical and has been chipping in with the ball. So I think the entire bowling lineup of RCB has complemented their sturdy batting, which is why they find themselves on the top of the table. Do give us a like on the video if you enjoy our content, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today.